Mystery and Crime Raiders, you're a little bit of a mystery to me. um, Most of what I'm getting from these cards is that you are seemingly working backward, um, or at least consider working backward. Um, I it's not like okay. So you got two reverse cards and zero majors. So it just feels like more of like the beginning of something, or you might want to review over what you've been doing so far regarding this project. Um, that's kind of how I'm getting this. And the reason how I got that, when you look at the numbers that you got for all these cards, you got 98776. And then if you want to go one more, you got three. You do have a 346 and then 97, so it's 987763467. Um, Kind of going more backward. There's a little bit of going forward, and then you go backward again. It's not a linear thing, so it's just something to consider. When you add up all those numbers together, you get 66, and 6 plus 6 equals 12, and 12 is the hanged man in the tarot, the Fool's Journey in the Major Arcana. So, what the hanged man means is more of like taking a step back and considering another point of view. So, I think that's kind of what's going on here. I think that there might be a clue that you missed or something that hasn't been planted. Maybe go review the clues that you've putting into your project at the moment, kind of a thing. If you do want to go one step further, 1 plus 2 equals the Empress, and the Empress is the mother of the tarot, and the tarot is feminine, or the Empress is. Sorry, I'm getting like this. All weekend I've been getting like this weird like third eye tickle thing, and it's bothering me. um, the Empress is number 3, and the Empress is the mother of the tarot. And what are mothers? They are giving, they are feminine, they are patient. It's usually about, she's usually shown as pregnant. So there might be a little bit of patience going on with whatever's happening here, and still allowing that creation to grow. You're probably not at a space where the creation is ready to create a boundary or be protected yet. You're probably still letting it grow, even with inside you. Just be the mother of your project. It doesn't feel ready to be born yet, if that makes sense. Um, Energetically, you've got earth, air, fire, and water. Your weakest link is fire. In order to move that gestation period into a space where you can probably burn and creatively go, I would look at Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Those are the astrological signs of fire. They might have some aspects that you can look up and use to bring this project together more. Blue and purple are the two colors that came up most with this, or at least in this deck, how it looks. Okay, so this is where it gets a little interesting. So I'm using the Transparent Tarot, and what it is a deck that is clear. And as you stack the cards, you get a new story, a new way to read the tarot. So this is the first stack that I got out of the 10 cards. I don't know if you can tell this. Let's do this. I can do it this way. This is easy. Okay, we can do it this way. I have figured this out, like, after 4 times of doing this. So, these are the images that I'm getting, and the thing that came to my mind is falling down. I know this person seems to be mentally trapped. and this person's comfortable, and this person is overwhelmed with options, but it just seems like something's falling, and like an explosion or glass being thrown in the air. So that might be something to consider with that one. I just got falling down with that one. With this one, I'm going to fold this one more time. With this one, oops, backwards. I got that this person was stealing swords from this boat that's moving the opposite direction. The woman is a little confusing to me. The woman, I don't know if she hired him. I kind of got more of like a spirit entity as this kind of came to my mind. I don't know. It just kind of felt like it felt like you know how in a movie where someone's doing an action and a face is kind of like the movie shows a face watching someone doing that, like it's kind of like two pictures in one. That's what it kind of felt like to me as I was looking at that. And this is the last thing with the King of Cups. It just kind of feels like he's the king and he's anxious, and also there's not an exchange of energy that's happening fairly. It just kind of feels like he's holding up a lot on his own, but yet there is these thoughts behind him that he is not sharing with his queen or with his constituents, or he is afraid of what his constituents are going to do or something of that nature. I don't know. It just kind of feels like something behind him is scaring him, and he is putting on a good face for his being the leader who he is. I do pull 3 extra cards. I do have the clock is ticking. It's reversed, so I'm not sure exactly. I do kind of feel like there might be something, again, with you working backwards. You're not in a hurry to do anything with this project. I think that just taking a minute to take a step back is probably a smart idea. I did pull money. Do with that what you will. And I also have a writing prompt of what does your protagonist and antagonist believe makes them special or different, and why? Yeah, that's kind of what I have for you right now. In closing, I do want to let you know that I am starting a Tarot for Writing community where I will be working with you and tarot cards to help you create your stories and help you get more in tune with your intuition and work more with your creativity and not on your creativity. I did a survey recently where I asked writers what they were looking for in a writing coach, and they all said that they're more looking for community, ways to defeat procrastination, and accountability. So that's what I'm doing. I'm creating a space for that. If you are interested in more of that, learning more about that, go to the link in my bio, and you can read all about it there. And if you have any questions, I'm just a couple of clicks away. I am offering a 50% lifetime membership discount while I'm getting this started, until it kind of gets a little bit more formalized and see what we want to do with this community. I guess with that, yeah, I would very much so appreciate a like, follow, subscribe, and a share. And I guess I'll talk to you in the next one.